Mabuhay from the Philippines. This is your fellow sojourner and your life coach and your friend, navigating the autumn of our life. And this is episode 94. Uh, when asked, especially, all right, Filipino women, when they're asked, okay, what does June remind you of? 100% they'd say June bride, and it's a very popular month for weddings. And I was just wondering, yeah, right. But then, just an aside, there was a set of statistics in the Philippines that says contrary to what we believe, June for brides, like a June bride, there were actually more weddings occurring in the month of December. But nobody ever says, okay, December bride. They all say, I want to be a June bride. Okay. And then I'm wondering, yeah, why? And of course, courtesy of Chat GPT, all right, I found out that June got its name from the Roman goddess Juno. And Juno is associated with three things. That's marriage, childbirth, and youth. By the way, Juno, according to Greek mythology, is the wife of Jupiter, okay, the king of the gods, okay? And it was really an accepted Roman, practice that June, okay, was considered auspicious for weddings and the start of new life, okay? And so with that, the month of June, okay, signifies peace and love. And June is between the resurgence of happiness associated in May and strength that resonates in July. So I already know, come July, I already know our theme, but June, also plays host to Father's Day. So if you really look at it in terms of keywords, and in keeping with our themes, January, new beginnings, February, birthdays, and so forth, the keywords for June are youth, new life, marriage, peace, love, balance. Okay? So, I have chosen to focus on peace, right? Because I believe peace is the anchor. Like, if you have peace, then, it gives you a lot of room, okay, to love and be loved. And peace also gives us the calmness, the stillness, okay, that we need, to live in this chaotic world. It also gives us what? Contentment, all right? Away from the rat race, and of course, joy and happiness, all right? So, talking about joy and happiness, how come I didn't say joy or happiness? For most people, they're simply synonyms, It means, it's just the same thing. All right. They're worlds apart, my friends. Okay? Joy is an internal condition of the heart and soul that is not dependent on any circumstances, whether positive or negative. So, whether the world is ending, whether the economy is crashing, okay, which is external, we can still have joy because it's an internal state, independent of any circumstances. While happiness is externally what is externally anchored, meaning it's something that we must cling to outside of ourselves to be happy. Like, of course, we're happy if we have lots of money. We have women will be happy if they have unlimited budget, for shopping. And they can shop and drop, to the mantra of retail stores. Okay? Children will be happy if they have lots of toys and things like that. We would be happy if we have a beautiful mansion and maybe a Lamborghini or a Porsche and all of these beautiful cars. That's happiness. No, and then maybe a lot of money in the bank. Maybe the title of the world's richest man, billionaire and things like that. That definitely would make anybody happy, right? But the question is, what if it's not like that? You know what? If we are undergoing financial difficulties, can we actually say we are joyful? Okay. Maybe that's what we are going to talk about, in this month, okay, of June. Right? We will focus on peace. We will focus on stillness. And there's one word that I am reminded, and I guess this will be the focus. At least the next three episodes will be awe. AWE. What is that awe? Well, a simpler term is wonder. The word wonderful actually comes from wonder, a sense of wonder, and it's not. It's very easy to associate wonder with children, isn't it? Because of their innocence. They are still not corrupted, by jealousy, envy, and the comparison happening in the world. They just exist. They just be. They just be. They're kids. They see water, they want to splash. They see a ball, just a small ball, and they could play with it for hours. Okay, you give them, a stuffed toy, and they will turn it around, pluck the ears, they are just what? They are just so innocent, and they are just so present, and for them, everything is new, everything is beautiful. The wonder years. Then they grow up, then we grow up, we become adults, we see things in terms of lack. How come she is more beautiful than me? I wish I was taller. I wish I'm slimmer and things like that. I wish I have a collection of Hermes bags, a big closet. You know, Now, the awe and the wonder, okay, the awe and the wonder seems to what? Seems to have gone. Where did it go? Do you mean it is something fleeting that we really can't have it as adults, more so as people navigating the autumn of our life? I don't think so. There's actually a science behind awe, the science of awe. Can you beat that? Okay, we will start to unpack that in the next three episodes. I love it when I was preparing for it. I'm just so excited to share it with you. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. And so together, we will learn from the science of awe and continue to live a wonderful life until the end of our earthly life. Until then, okay, goodbye, my friends.